Hi everyone, Victoria here. So today I want to talk with you about your breathing mechanics as it pertains to working out and moving about your daily life. So we want to make sure that we are protecting our core and our pelvic floor during our pregnancies, as we heal after we give birth to our babies, and well into our postpartum years, because once you have a baby, your core and your pelvic floor are never the same. So we need to do our best to protect these areas. We also want to make sure that our core and our pelvic floor are working as effectively as possible to stabilize the spine and the pelvis, and that is greatly tied into how we breathe. So we're going to talk about how to breathe in something just as simple as a body weight squat. So first things first, you always want to make sure that you are in good alignment. So what do I mean by that? So you want to make sure that you get your ribs over your hips. So ribs are not jutting out, flaring up towards the ceiling. You want to make sure that your tailbone is untucked, or you're not clenching your glutes, so your glutes are relaxed and you maintain that nice natural curve in your lumbar spine. So first we want to make sure we have our neutral alignment in check. Then from there we want to think about our breathing mechanics. So we're going to go through this as I do a squat. So as I lower down into a squat, I want to inhale through my nose, expand my rib cage with air. So we don't want to think about pushing the belly out with air. We don't want to think about having the chest rise intensely with air. We want to think about filling our rib cage with air as we breathe into our nose, and we're also going to let our pelvic floor relax and expand as we lower down into the squat. Now here is where you are going to set yourself up to get through the hardest portion of the exercise. So standing up out of a squat is the hardest portion of the exercise. So when you are down in the bottom of your squat, you want to begin your exhale. So exhale through your mouth, contract your pelvic floor up, so think Kegel, and you're going to gently contract your lower abs and then begin to rise up out of your squat. So I inhale and relax to the bottom of my squat. I exhale, I contract, and I stand up out of my squat. So I'm exhaling before I exert. So anytime you are doing the hardest portion of an exercise, or when you are moving about your daily life, so let's say you go to pick your baby up off the floor. So I inhale first and relax my pelvic floor. Then I exhale, contract my pelvic floor, contract my lower abs, and then I pick baby up off the floor. Okay? So inhale, relax through the pelvic floor on the easiest part of your motion. Get set and get ready to move through the hardest portion of your motion by exhaling through the nose, contracting your pelvic floor, so think Kegel, and contracting your lower abs, and then go through that hard